Yo guys, Superior David here, and today I want to talk about the deck that I've been doing the best with since the recent nerfs, and that is my bread and butter of this expansion, Rush Warrior. But before I get into that, I just want to quickly mention that Blizzard was kind enough to give me a couple of United and Stormwind bundle codes, so I'm running a giveaway over my Twitter. Basically, if you want to enter that, you just need to subscribe to this YouTube channel if you aren't already, and then head over to my Twitter and follow the directions in my giveaway tweet. A link to that will be down in the description, and you know, you guys are all relatively smart since you ended up on my YouTube channel after all, so I really believe that you can follow these directions and potentially win some free stuff. So, you know, good luck to everyone entering that. Now, back to the Rush Warrior. So basically, I've been doing very well with this particular list of Rush Warrior. I know there's like the Watch Post variant floating around. It's been like around for the past week, and I think it's a fine list, but you know, personally, my meta is so aggressive, and I feel like you get very punished if you don't get those Watch Posts on curve. And so I decided to go with a more like classic Rush Warrior for my climbing. As you can see, we've got the Crab Riders and the Warmaul Challengers back in the deck, and I feel like these two cards are just incredibly useful for just dealing with like face hunters and elemental shamans and other more aggressive decks, because you can like really contest that early game aggression. Then since Priest is sort of out of the meta at the moment, you're not really like punished for running these like high tempo, low value cards. But if you do run into slower decks, I think you really want to lean into that ETC to close out games. As you'll see in the gameplay footage coming up here, like ETC is a pretty invaluable resource in this deck. I know some people are like, why have the ETC? And well, the games will show you like slow or fast matchups. ETC, pretty good card. But anyways, for those slow matchups, you have the ETC as well as like those other like late game bombs that are just very common in Rush Warrior, like the Troublemakers and Alexstrasza. And if you chain these together like one after another, turn after turn, it's usually enough to just take down any slower decks because it's just so much sustained damage over time. And I'd say overall, you know, like while this deck definitely does not reinvent Rush Warrior by any means, I think this like particular list works very well in the current post-nerf meta. So I say definitely check it out if you want to get a little bit of an edge on ladder at the moment and destroy those aggro decks. Because, you know, after Priest, I know you all hate those aggro decks. Don't even like try to kid me right now. Looking at you, Zeddy. Now, if you want to take your game to the next level and really become a superior Rush Warrior player, you're definitely going to want to learn the mulligan for this deck, which, you know, it has straightforward elements, but it can also be a bit more like open-ended. Generally, you're always looking for a one-drop, with the best being Imprisoned Gnarg. The weapon is just super flexible. You can like go face with it, you can clear off a minion. Plus, like a lot of people don't talk about this too much, it has a demon tag on it, so you can like also use it to like cheat out an early Tent Trasher, and like your opponent like really can't do anything about it. I feel like the Gnarg into like coin Tent Trasher on 3 is like a very sleeper play that a lot of people don't play around, so you can catch like a lot of people off guard with a play like that. Then I guess like after that, I think you also want a 2-drop, and I think this is where things can get a little bit more matchup dependent, but like usually you can't go wrong with the Parade Leader because it like has the best stats. It can snowball if it sticks on the board. And then if you have this like 1-2 curve, I think it's worthwhile to keep a card like Rokara to play more of like an early beatdown game, or the Ringmaster Huatli, so you can like reload your hand and like play a bit of a longer game. And you know, real talk guys, just between you and me, I'll even keep Huatli in like mid-range or slower matchups just because like the hand reload he provides is just so crucial for keeping up the pressure in those games. Now finally, one more very important mulligan tip here. I think in the Rush Warrior mirror, you want to be keeping the conditioning. I think it allows you to just trade more efficiently with your opponent's minions, and I find that like whoever plays conditioning or like plays the most conditionings in the Rush Warrior mirror is typically the winner. This is just from my personal experience, and I think the general consensus seems to back this up too, so just keep all this in mind. And with that, you know what time it is, and it's time for some good old Superior gameplay. So let me know down in the comments if you still have any questions about this deck, and if this video helped you out, definitely make sure to hit the like button because it really helps me out. And if you guys want to enter that bundle giveaway, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you aren't already. Then head over to my Twitter for that giveaway tweet. It's going to be down in the description. You cannot miss it. I will make sure to label it very clearly. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, I really appreciate it. And I also just want to say that this will probably be my last video of Forging the Barons. I'm going home to see my family this week for like the first time in 2 years. And, you know, I just want to take some time to myself and just enjoy my family. You know, it's been so long. So videos will resume, you know, just before United and Stormwind drops. I will be doing a 10 superior decks to play day 1 of United and Stormwind. Usually one of my more superior videos, so definitely want to mark your calendars for that. But yeah, guys, I will see you back then on that video. And of course, I will still be streaming all this time. So if you're not already checking out the stream, definitely want to check that out. But until the next YouTube video, guys, stay superior, and I will see you on the next one. Later. Mental break from Hearthstone for like 2 months. Yeah, dude, that happens a lot with games. People just want to take a break. And Maverick, we got Maverick here, dude. How's it going? We're just gonna play you, and we're gonna play the Crab Rider next and try to put some pressure on the board. But yeah, that's the thing, like no one really tells you with streaming. Oh, actually, I think I'd rather play the bumper car. I mean, I could eventually like use this stuff to close out the game. Might be a little too early to be thinking about that. This might be better because I have the Playmaker down. But what this priest hasn't really done anything yet, so I think I will actually just go for this. Dude, I love Rush Warrior as well. What would you do with your build against a control warrior? Same thing I do every game. Try to curve out aggressively, reload my hand with Watley, and then just play like chain my late game threats together. So you go like Troublemaker into Alexstrasza into ETC. I feel like you usually win games with ETC, the slower games, the really slow games. We're gonna get this Gnarg down. But yeah, I love Rush Warrior so much. It's like it's like the best mid-range deck we've had in Hearthstone for a while. Because I mean, nah, I don't think it's. You want to like apply pressure on the control warrior. Because if you give them too much time to like draw into their answers, they'll draw into it. Enjoying the revenge of Priest. I mean, I'm okay with it. I don't know if this Priest is having a good time. We reload with the Watley. I think our board can be cleared off with Hysteria. No, it can't be. This will survive. I think Priest is still viable after nerfs. I think people will be playing Priest because there's going to be so much Rush Warrior on ladder. Because Rush Warrior beats Shaman, it beats Hunter, which are decks that everyone's been playing. It doesn't do well against Druid. I think Priest does well against Druid though. So I think Jonbray Druid's worst matchup was Priest by far. So if I definitely see people going back to Priest at some point. They did just have Hysteria. Will they have the second one? They could have Soul Mirror. I mean, this goes face. I gotta blow my nose after this turn. Dear God. Actually, I gotta refill my water bottle too. I'm gonna do that too. I'm gonna just step away from the computer for a moment after this game. Or after this turn. But I'm thinking like, okay, what if I go for the Playmaker 10 Trash for now? To try and... I mean, if it was turn 7, I'd go for Playmaker 10 Trash to try and force a Soul Mirror. But I feel like right now it's just not good enough. Like, I feel like I don't have a good follow-up. So... like, if I could go Troublemaker next time, that would be great. I think I just go face. I don't want to do nothing. I could play, like, the Warm Wallet Challenge. It's not really doing too much. I could just play the 10 Trasher normally, but I think it's going to get more value. I think I will just play this and pass the turn. I'll be right back, guys. I enjoy the lurk, Avalon. Honestly, I feel like I missed some messages real fast. Do I think? Let's see. What are my thoughts on cutting 10 Trashers to guarantee the Alex draw? I think some people used to think like that. I think that Alex is good, but 10 Trashers are also really good. A lot of people don't really expect them. I'm sorry. No, wait. So, that came out incorrectly. Let me make this turn. I'm gonna actually go aggressive here. No, I can't. Oh, I can't do what I want. I gotta do this. And I don't think they'll Soul Mirror this. But basically, 10 Trasher is good because you go Imprison Gnarg. Like, if you go in Gnarg into Bumper Car and your opponent doesn't clear that off, you can just play 10 Trasher on turn 3. Or on the coin, if you go Gnarg on 1, you can coin out 10 Trasher on turn 3. So I think in that sense, 10 Trasher is really strong. Of course, you'd like the guaranteed Alex, but I don't think you're really that upset if you get the 10 Trashers most of the time. And now we go for the Troublemaker. We'll put you down here. One of you guys better die. I'll be very upset if you don't. But Avalon, you have a good rest of your day. That was tragic. I mean, at the same time, though, I guess, like, we... See, like, this is what I mean, though. Like, to win slower matchups, like... okay, that's... oh, dear God. Okay, now that sucks. Now that freaking sucks. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, that's so obnoxious. Okay. Well, I gotta do something like this. Dear God. Ugh, that made me so salty, chat. That made me so freaking salty. Literally, the randomly like normal Samurai Apotheosis, we could have still won this game like easily. Now, it's a bit tougher. Now we have to get that second freaking Trollmaker. Dude, I know. I mean, I was the one that wanted Scorpion to get nerfed, so you know. I don't know. Oh my god! Wait, play. Oh my goodness! What are you doing? They just gave us so much more. Oh my goodness! If this lives, if this, what are you doing? Do we have lethal with? Oh my goodness! No freaking way! We go for this every time. Let's freaking do this. Let's go. So if I go for the second playmaker, I'm gonna get 1, 2. Let's see, 2, 3 mana, and then I'm gonna get 4 more of these. I don't think I get anything else by going for the second playmaker, so I'm gonna go for this. I think we might win off this. I'm not sure exactly. We gotta go fast though. They might have just thrown the game there. That was ridiculous. I can't believe they left that up. They definitely could have cleared it off too. You're telling me you didn't get removal off that? Oh my goodness. Oh my freaking goodness. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Get wrecked. Get wrecked, priest. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Get out of here. You full heal with your Samurai Apotheosis. Where'd it get you? Where'd it freaking get you? That tells me that they probably don't have Octobot in hand. Or they're gonna like Shadow Step this, which seems dumb to me, but I don't know. Maybe they played this because in case I played Bumper Car turn 2, they'd be able to clear it off so I can't get a Tent Trasher down. That might have actually been a really smart play. Oh yeah, Tarantula Graham, absolutely. What do we do here? We have options. Like, I'm probably gonna coin out the Rune Thack next turn. Because I can do that. Or I could also just play the Tent Trasher naturally. Maybe I wanted to go for something cheap because I had the Playmakers, though. That might have actually been a misplay. I think that actually might have been a misplay. Because I'm already gonna coin this out anyways. Yeah, I think I need something cheap to leverage with this. Never mind, I'm the smartest gamer alive because now I can play something next turn. But I don't have to use my coin. That actually worked out really well for us. We'll trade here, we'll trade here. I want to protect the health on this for sure. But let's see, let's Kuba's corner. Actually, Graham, I don't want to pull it up on stream right now. I'm sort of hungry at the moment. Oh, that could be. Oh wait, wait a second. Oh, I thought they were gonna take that, but oh, that's fine. That's cool. I'm gonna be greedy. I'm gonna go for this because we just have no plays going on here. So I'm thinking like maybe we. Let's see, turn 5. What do they want to do? What now? No, I'm gonna go for this now. I feel more comfortable playing these down after I've played like a conditioning, you know. Now they gotta like Wicked Stab this if they want to deal with it. It's actually been a really weird game though because our hand's like not good. We have conditioning, but we have nothing cheap. But Tarantula Graham, I'm glad you found it. They have like all the metal burgers there. It's pretty great. Oh, sorry, this game's just got me so anxious right now because I'm like, oh, we get like Bumper Car, we pop off. I really regret not picking the Murloc, but I guess it did help us that one turn, so I don't know. Maybe it worked out. I don't know. Because that's the thing with Rush Warrior. People are always like, that's why people like to put like Kargath in this deck sometimes. I'm like, This is a deck that really wants to leverage cheaper rush minions. Oh, baby, please. Top deck a rush minion, please. If there's any justice in this world, give us a rush minion off the top. Anything cheap, please. +2, +1. I think I'd rather just give something +2/+2 here, right? I guess I could do something like this. Just get some extra damage in now. We get, oh, 10 Trasher. That's nice. Do this. I know, dude. I want to forget. I had burgers for dinner last week. I guess the good thing about like having the ETC down is like this does damage even though it's not going face. So we'll do something like this. But like I really don't have much going on here. Maybe I actually wanted to save that conditioning for like cheaper minions. I should probably deal with this. I don't want them to shadow step that back. This is pretty big. Like even if this is the wrong one, like I'm probably gonna be pretty happy about that still. Okay, so this is the one. This is the one that dies in one hit. I think we're gonna be okay.
It's quiet.
I think we're gonna be okay. I hope we're gonna be okay. They could pop off here. They got the biscuit. What does the biscuit allow them to do? That helps with prize plunderers. Crap. Maybe, I don't know, guys. What do you think I should have done there? Because yeah, they're just gonna clean this house, clean this board up, and I don't really have any rush minions to deal with this. I mean, I guess next turn I get the bumper cars. I don't know. Maybe mess this up. Hey, Zeet the Monk coming in with the Twitch Prime for 3 months, my dude, for allowing you to live vicariously through pictures of burgers. That's what I mean. That's what streaming's all about, guys. If we got any shakers left in chat, can we get some shake weights out for Zeet? Appreciate it, man. I feel like the Twitch Prime. That's a hard one to do too, because that Twitch Prime you could just like casually give to anyone when you're in a stream. So I really appreciate it, man. But dear God, this freaking game! This freaking game! Wait a second, what? What are you doing? They're ignoring the board. Oh, that's not a good sign. That is never a good sign. We gotta do freaking this.
You aren't even ready for this.
So this is the one that dies in one hit. And then we kill you. But kill this. Pop into there. Okay. It's got a little scary there for a moment. As long as they don't have the second field contact, I think we're okay. They're looking for that second field contact. You save it for streams you like? Oh, see, you're too kind. You're too kind. You spoil me, man. You're gonna make me blush.
Care to make a wager, friend?
Oh, this game is making me so freaking anxious. I mean, I guess if they don't clear this board off, we just sort of win. So I guess that's always a thing. I wasn't even thinking that. I was just like, man, we're gonna die to Alex Strasser shenanigans. But I'm like, oh wait, no, we're actually in sort of good shape here. Like they got the prize plunder there. That's wicked stab. Yeah, dude, this is my favorite deck right now. So they don't have Temu anymore. They could play Alex Strasser. I'm just trying to think, like, okay, this always goes face. I don't win with Ringmaster. I don't win with Troublemaker. Like, I could... do I lose though? I don't know. I think I'm better off just doing. I'm gonna win next turn no matter what. So I think I'm better off just doing this. I get the bumper cars, and I just get to at least like contain this stuff. And this seems reasonable. This seems reasonable to me. I'm gonna do this because this leaves another body on the board. Because right now they are so low on life. I just need like the one minion to live.
Care to make a wager, friend?
One minion. Actually, wait. We have Alexstrasza. Oh yeah. We just need Alexstrasza, and then we just win. Sorry, I was like, oh, we could like YOLO with the troublemaker, but we got this game no matter what, pretty much. Outside of like North Korea hacking my internet and taking down the like LA power grid. Yes, Rush Warrior. This is this is sort of like the classic Rush Warrior. It's more like anti-aggro. We run like the Wormwall Challengers and the Crab Riders, which make it a lot better versus Rogue. Make it a lot better versus like Hunter and Shaman, which are decks that people have been playing a lot of lately. I think people are starting to move towards Druid, and maybe like maybe you could probably cut like one of these for something else. But I think overall, I'm still pretty satisfied with this list. I've been winning games. I have a 60% win rate over like a 40 game sample size.
Eat my joke. Dirt. David Bowie.